Tonight in regional, we have fantastic news as the Valley Boys of the Bahamas are pronounced victorious at Junkanoo. If you tuned into ZNS, one of the Bahamian news stations, which broadcasts the Turks and Caicos, you would have noticed hundreds and thousands of spectators, hundreds of dancers, costumes, drums, and a whole lot more. According to the Bahama Journal, the Valley Boys captured the overall categories including Best Choreographed Dancers, Best Banner, Best Music, and Best Shirley Street Performance. Wow. The team had the illustrious theme Earth, Wind, and Fire depicted on their banners. The Valley Boys placed fourth at the Boxing Day Parade, and according to Grand Marshal Elvis Straps for the Valley Boys, when we got our fourth place Boxing Day morning, we did not complain. We took it and said that we would come back to kill in the New Year's Day Parade. And that they did. We work hard, and obviously for us, the work was not in vain. We are the best and longest standing group in the country. We get beat and come back and take the next parade. We are the best. Congratulations, Valley Boys. Well, in Jamaica, a plaque was recently unveiled at the Black River Market in St. Elizabeth last week to remember the 133 slaves thrown overboard a British slave ship in 1781. According to CaribbeanNetNews.com, the ship, the Zong, docked in Black River with 208 African slaves, 232 less than when it left Africa. Within a few days, the 133 Africans whom the crew thought was least likely to recover were chained, ankle by ankle, and then thrown overboard, weighed down with balls. Some 55 were thrown overboard on November 29th and 42 on November 30th. This according to a quote made by Professor Varen Shepherd, chairman of the Jamaica National Bicentenary Committee. 2 years later, on March 6, 1783, after the incident occurred, the case of the Zong went to court in an action entitled Gresson versus Gilbert. The judge, Lord Mansfield, stated that there was no doubt that the case was the same as if horses were thrown overboard. No officer or crew were charged or prosecuted for the deliberate killing of 133 people. Again, this is according to Professor Shepherd. A large ceremony was held for the declaration, and the professor ended her speech by saying, "May we never forget what our ancestors had to endure on their way to the Caribbean." Well, in our Turks and Caicos, the sustainability of the Caribbean coastal product will be the main focus of the 10th Annual Caribbean Conference on Sustainable Tourism Development, also known as the Sustainable Tourism Conference. The conference, to be held in April of 2008, will have the theme Keeping the Right Balance, Sustaining the Caribbean Coastal Product. This is also in keeping with the designation of 2008 as the International Year of the Reef by the International Coral Reef Initiative. The conference is endorsed by the Caribbean Tourism Organization and the Turks and Caicos Tourist Board. WIV4, of course, will keep you informed as the date approaches.